been a beast.
Big impact.
Huge impact as the face-off's one clean back to the point. Kennedy's slap shot is blocked up high for the North Stars. They managed to keep it in the zone initially, but then the Thunder skated out on the right wing through their captain in Wilson. He just tees up a slap shot from the point. It's a headhunter on Dane Davis, who gets the glove up and makes the save. So a couple of early shots for either team. And the face-off will be to the left of goaltender Dane Davis. As the puck is at centre ice now. Sorry, at centre ice. At the face-off dot to the left. I was looking back at centre ice. Here comes Hazelhurst up to the clean face-off win. His shot from the point. But Davis is able to see it all the way and catch it on the chest.
Yeah, Thunder are starting to get some opportunities now, and they're taking them. They're taking the shots up at the point as well as down deep in the Newcastle zone. It's exactly what they need to do. Newcastle are answering at the other end.
There's the face-off one again by Wilson, although they can't control the puck off the face-off. Swiston clears the puck. It's not going to be icing. Heemskirk coming out of his net to play it. Plays it back to the left wing wall where Bremner controls, and now Wilson dumps it cross ice into the corner. Chalker goes back to control. He backhands it up the wall. It's airmailed, the puck. Comes out to the point and out of the zone. The battle for it there. The North Stars come up with it. And now the left wing pass is Chalker. And he just dumps it deep as the North Stars go for a change. Heemskirk controls it behind the net. Finds his defenseman Punler. Just plays it softly up the right wing. Was looking for Kairos. He was checked away from the puck. And they managed to come back up with it. The Thunder. Oh, the pass there from Punler rolled off the stick of Noddle. And in on the goaltender, Heemskirk, who's forced to cover the puck with Naden coming in on the forecheck. Nearly a nervous moment there for the Perth Thunder.
Nearly an own goal.
Of course, it wouldn't have been credited as an own goal. I'm not sure who the last Newcastle player was to touch the puck there. We would have had to do a bit of backtracking. As the Thunder win the face-off in their defensive zone. Turn the puck over, though, at the point, and the shot's deflected through to the left wing corner where McLaughlin's upended. He loses control of the puck, and back at neutral ice, the North Stars will look to take control, though the Thunder come up with it through Kairos. He's in over the centre of the blue line. Manages to skip the puck there over Swiston. He's taken to the ice. The puck's rimmed around the boards towards the right wing of the North Stars, and they manage to take the puck away on the far wall. In comes McLaughlin. He just dumps it deep. In behind the net goes Swiston. He turns the puck over. Here's Kairos, has a bit of ice to skate into. He comes in on the right wing, trying to keep up with him there is one of his teammates in Dorr. The puck's checked off his stick. Back at the point, Goranson, fans on the shoot-in. And the Newcastle North Stars will come up with the puck and come the other way. Shot from the dot was deflected on the way into Heemskirk. He manages to corral the rebound and make the save. And Naden couldn't quite get the power on the shot he wanted.
That's what Newcastle's been doing really, really well is when the Thunder players come through the centre of the ice and get space like Kairos just had, they're forcing them wide. They're pushing them to the boards, which is exactly what they want to do.
Dorr wins the face-off. And Goranson tries to chip it up the wall. It's kept in the zone by the North Stars. Shot from the point, blocked up high. Kudla takes it into the corner, lays a heavy check there on Powell. Action right in front of us here as Michael Dorr takes the puck away for the Thunder. He stops up. Oh, he's passed though. He's turned it straight over. Dangerous moment for the Thunder as the shot is blocked by diving Goranson. Another shot. It's tipped just wide of the net. Hit the netting. Thought it was in for half a second there. Powell has the puck taken off him by Dorr. He'll be looking to make amends for that turnover as he comes in on the left wing. Great pass for Brio. Shoots. Saved by Davis. The rebound out in front. It's chipped away to the corner by Powell. And the North Stars will look to take control of the puck as they tie up in the corner. Players battle here. In the left wing corner for the Thunder. Cross-ice pass comes to Brio. Shoots. Save with the pad by Davis. Big save for the Newcastle North Stars, and he covers the rebound.
What a passage of play there from the Thunder imports. Huge speed from Michael Dorr there. The speed was incredible there. Got the shot off to, the pass off, sorry, to Ben Brio, and there was two very, very good shots there from the Perth Thunder imports, flexing their muscles in this first game here.
It was almost a pass to an area from Michael Dorr, wasn't it? It didn't go straight to the stick of Ben Brio. He put it out in front and said, here, skate onto it. And Brio got a couple of nice shots away, but Dane Davis coming up big for the Newcastle North Stars, who win the face-off and then managed to clear the zone. Thunder looked to dump it back in deep. It's the Wilson line out there at the moment as the park is iced here by the Newcastle North Stars coming out of their defensive zone. We've played 3 minutes 56 in the third period, 16:04 remaining. Of course, it is a 20-minute period For those who are unfamiliar, the first two are 15 and the third period is 20. We're tied at 1 on the strength of first period goals, 1 to each side. And for those who are also unaware, there's no overtime in the AHL. We'll go straight to a shootout if scores are tied at the end of regulation. As the Newcastle North Stars win the face-off, coming the other way, McLaughlin. Oh, it's tipped around the defenseman there by Naden. He controls it in on the right wing, just puts a shot in on Heemskirk, makes a pad save. Campbell manages to control the puck in front of the net, get it to Jeffress, to Bremner. Looked like it might have come out of the zone. Referees rule onside. And here's Campbell, just rims it around the boards. Shot from the point, saved by Heemskirk, and then he bats it out in midair to get it away from the front of the net after the rebound popped up out in front. And the puck's now back out at centre ice. Swiston just airmails the puck in. It's played down by Campbell. He's stuck in the defensive corner, but manages to get the puck to Wilson. All sorts of open ice here for Bremner as Newcastle were going for a change, but a tired line for the Thunder sees Bremner dump it in deep. And they managed to keep the zone initially. Now it squirts back out to centre. And the pass is played back across for Punler. Has to go back to his own zone to control. Plays it up off the wall and out of the zone. Newcastle will control. Kennedy's shot in on net. Heemskirk makes the save and then controls back in behind his net. Dumps it out to the corner. And Kairos had it chopped up off his stick and over the boards and out of play. Webster, as a matter of fact, it was in the corner.
Heemskirk playing a little bit of baseball there on that last save. Kicked it with the pad and then batted it out of mid-air with the stick.
Denied a second chance opportunity. Thomas Heemskirk. As the face-off won cleanly back to the point by the North Stars. Shot comes in from the point. The face-off had been won there by Wetney. As I might get some suggestions on the pronunciation of his name. It is a bit of a guess at the moment as the Thunder come the other way. In on the right wing. Here's Webster. Couldn't take the puck with him. Punler fans on a shot. Here's Kairos. He had the puck taken off him, and now the Newcastle North Stars come the other way. Just dumped in deep by that man Wetney. And Heemskirk controls behind the net as both teams go for a change. Noddle plays it to Kairos, who drops it back for Punler. He found on the attempted pass to Kairos. Now leaves it behind the net for Kairos to come and control. He's got Swiston in on the forecheck. They've been good at this all night. The North Stars just forcing the Thunder to make plays deep in their own zone that they're not comfortable with. They managed to get this one out of the zone though. Punler, right wing pass for Hamilton, was out of his reach. McLaughlin can't control the puck either. And the North Stars do eventually come up with it for Lindsay. Plays it back. And the North Stars on the rush again, in on the left wing. Shot from Swiston, block a save from Heemskirk. From tied up against the left wing wall. Punler controls the puck. And now Kudler passes up through centre ice. That's blocked off though as the Thunder look to get a defensive change. Goranson came on the ice, managed to get on just in time and forced the shot well wide of the net. McLaughlin comes in to knife the puck away from Kudler. Shot played back out in front by a Newcastle forward. Came off the skate of Kudler. And now it's played up to the wall. Here's Powell at the line. Webster lost control of the puck. Shot blocked. Goes to the corner. Another shot blocked once again up high as Chalker looks to control. And now here comes Webster the other way. He passes cross ice looking for Brio. Changing lines here. Brio, Webster! Missed the stick. The pass there from Brio in the corner looking for Webster. Couldn't quite find him. Good chance goes begging for the Thunder as they look to gain the zone once again. But Newcastle are back to control. Ferrari. His cross ice pass now ends up in the zone. And stopping up is Stanger. Couldn't take the puck with him. Right wing pass here is Dorr. Dorr looking for Brio. Couldn't take the puck on his stick. And it goes away to the left wing corner. And the North Stars managed to clear the puck from the zone. Hazelhurst back to control for the Thunder. His right wing pass finds Jeffries. He has the puck knifed off his stick. Back out to centre. Here's Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst doubles back and picks up a bit of speed, chips it around. Before Jacko's shot is a headhunter. Takes a funky bounce off the stanchion, back out in front into the slot. But now the North Stars managed to come the other way. The puck rolls away from the forward there, and Campbell got back to control. And there's a penalty against the Newcastle North Stars. It'll be going against Connor McLaughlin. And that'll be for tripping, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
after Campbell went to the ice.
Tripping call there on Connor McLaughlin.
So the power play opportunity for the Perth Thunder to take the lead. We've played 7:49 of the third period. It's 1-1 still the score. Both goaltenders have been very good when required. A couple of brilliant saves early in this period from Dane Davis for the Newcastle North Stars as the Thunder go on the power play. Soft shot in on net. It looked like it might have snuck through Davis for a second there, but it squirted away to the corner. And the Thunder managed to retain the zone. Here's Kudla. Passes cross ice. Kairos. Kudla. Oh, almost a breakaway opportunity there for Swiston. He might get another chance here as the pass comes up ice. He skips around the check there of Wilson. His shot deflected high and over the glass and out of play. We'll have a face-off to the right of Thomas Heemskirk.
Yeah, the Thunder defenders are doing a good job in doing some block shots and really helping Heemskirk out. They're getting in the right position when Newcastle get those plays in open ice and getting those slight breakaways. So they're holding up in the defensive end, the Thunder.
So Michael Dorr to take the face-off. Wins it back to Hazelhurst. He looks to set up behind his own net. Hazelhurst, right wing pass for Dorr. Dorr skates up the ice, gets in on the right wing for the Thunder. He's looking for Brio in front, has the puck knocked off his stick though. The clearing attempt from the North Stars comes back out to centre ice. Hazelhurst slams his stick on the ice in frustration, but he goes back to control the puck. Right wing pass for Webster. Webster's pass for Brio bounces off his stick, and Naden manages to clear the zone all the way down behind the Thunder net. Hazelhurst takes possession of the puck, and he passes to the left wing for Goranson, back to Hazelhurst. Now the right wing. They've had the puck taken away, but Hazelhurst manages to win it back and has a bit of space now on the left wing. If he can find the zone, he does. Checked away there by Ruth. And now the pass back to the point. The Thunder will look to set up. It's a soft shot that trickles through on net. Davis is forced to stop it going in the net. And the North Stars managed to clear the zone from the corner once again. Thunder haven't been able to get established on this power play, which has 30 seconds remaining. Hazelhurst's pass up the ice is good for Brio. Drops it off for Kairos coming in. He couldn't quite find the zone. Lost his edge. But now the Thunder are in over the line. Well, they were. It's been cleared from the zone again by the North Stars. Haven't been able to set up on this power play, the Thunder, which is quickly running out of time. Score's still tied at 1. In on the left wing goes Kairos. He's checked off the puck. And the penalty has been successfully killed by the Newcastle North Stars. As the puck's played back to the point for Kudla, he couldn't control it. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. As Bremner puts it in on the right wing. Swiston will go back to control for the North Stars. Bit of the pace has gone out of this one at the moment. The two teams just looking to not make a mistake as it stands, with the scores tied. Pass in on the right wing came from Wilson. And now the North Stars will cut it off and come the other way, but Kudla, good defensive stick, finds Wilson, trying to chip it around there, and in on the forecheck is Kairos, manages to put the puck back out in front. Well, it's cut off, and Newcastle come the other way. It's a 2-on-2. So in on the right wing, they drops it off there for a player coming in, Ferrari. He was pinching from the defence, couldn't take the puck with him. Punla, good job checking there, and Bremner comes in behind the net to control. He reverses it back for Punla. He'll set up from behind his own cage. 2 Newcastle forecheckers in at the moment. Punla tried to play it off the glass. He hit the referee and stayed in the zone. And now Newcastle will have an opportunity as player fanning on the shot there was Powell. Had it knifed off his stick. Hamilton check to the ice. Big check coming in there from Stanger. And now there's a battle on the half wall. Newcastle slap it in from the point. Might have been Powell. And Punla plays it up the ice. It's just out of the reach of all and sundry. Davis comes out to control the puck. And he'll just smother it as Cunliffe came in on the forecheck. And we'll have a face-off to the left.
Long passage of play there.
Certainly was. Very long passage of play. 13:52 remaining in the third period.
Like you said, Jordan, some of the pace has gone out. I think both teams need to step up a little bit with the pace of this game as we get to the late stages.
As Newcastle win the face-off and manage to clear the zone. Here's McLaughlin, had the puck taken away from his stick by Hamilton. And here he comes in through the centre of the line. He dumps it in deep to the right wing corner. Looks to play it back out in front. The shot goes through the crease. As McLaughlin there comes up with the puck. Good poke check. And now Newcastle come the other way. McLaughlin, he's in behind the defence. He shoots, backhand, scores! Connor McLaughlin on the backhand manages to squeeze it over the glove of Thomas Heemskirk. And the Newcastle North Stars take the lead in the third period, thanks to a goal on a semi-breakaway from Connor McLaughlin.
He had Thunder defenders, Thunder forwards on his tail, Connor McLaughlin, but he just burst through. He saw an opening, he took it, took Heemskerk over to the right-hand side and just roofed that puck right over the shoulder of Thomas Heemskerk on the backhand. Fantastic goal for Connor McLaughlin.
The goal's at 11:33 of the third period. I did mistake the time before. There's 8:27 remaining here in the third period. It's 2-1 in favour of the North Stars, as the Perth crowd try to get rowdy, but it is the North Stars who have the lead. As the Thunder win the face-off from centre ice, and Kudla will control. Gets it to centre ice to Dorr. His pass cut off at the blue line. And Newcastle managed to dump the puck in, but Kudla goes back to control. Right wing pass. Here comes Dorr. Gets in on the right wing. His shot goes out in front of Davison wide. Goranson shoots. Save. Rebound. Shot just wide by a Kairos as the puck is chopped away. Managed to keep the zone here. The Thunder. Another pass goes through the crease. Here's Brio. Thunder looking to respond immediately by putting the big line out on the ice. Number one line as the puck is shot back in front there by Kairos, but Newcastle managed to come up with the puck, and they've got a rush going here. They dump it in deep, and Heemskerk will take control of the puck behind the net. The Wilson line comes out onto the ice as Goranson leaves it behind the net for Hazelhurst. Goranson will go for a change. And on the ice comes Campbell, and Hazelhurst just had the puck roll on him at the last second and played it up into the roof of Perth Ice Arena. Just went straight up off his stick and into the roof. So we'll have face-off to the right of Thomas Heemskerk, directly in front of our position here, where we're broadcasting. 7:19 remaining in the third period. Bit of a mountain to climb for the Thunder, 2-1 down. But it'll only take one shot if they can get back into it. North Stars win the face-off, but it goes back to centre. They gain the zone, but Hazelhurst manages to scale it back out, and Malloy controls for the North Stars. Here comes Swiston on the left wing. He just has a slap shot from deep, and Heemskerk saw it all the way, flashed the glove and made the save.
Quick glove there from Heemskerk. He's done that a couple of times tonight. He's very good on that glove side. Down low and up high.
Again, just trying to get shot volume through on the goaltenders at the moment on the Newcastle North Stars. Heemskerk standing tall, but facing a deficit. Newcastle North Stars win the face-off again. Shot comes through, and another glove save from Heemskerk. Shot from the point there from the North Stars. Trying to pick up that player at the point. Lindsay is now going for a change. The ice. And the Wilson line stays out here for the Thunder. As North Stars again win the face-off. They've been so good at winning face-offs this evening. They can't control the puck, though, in their own zone. Hazelhurst manages to get it back out to centre. But the Newcastle North Stars come back the other way as Campbell checks his man to the wall. As they work it around the boards for Stanger. And they keep it in the zone again. The North Stars shot was blocked up high by Hazelhurst. He has a bit of ice to skate into. He gets the backhand pass away, but the North Stars managed to cut this one off. Pass is deflected into the zone. Doesn't go far enough for icing anyway. As Campbell controls behind his own net for the Thunder. He looks to get away from the pressure there of Stanger. Puck's dumped in deep by the North Stars once again. Now Hazelhurst goes back to control for the Thunder. They just haven't been able to establish any zone time per Thunder, or even get out of their defensive zone too often in this third period. Kennedy cut off the pass there, and now Swiston finds the zone for the North Stars. Hazelhurst gloves it down and then finds Webster coming in over the line. He just shoots it in around the boards. And in on the left wing, controlling there is McLaughlin. Shot out in front. The Thunder look to come up with it. And the North Stars managed to control the puck. Back to centre ice. Pundler gloves it down. It's taken by the North Stars, though. Shot on net. Save by Heemskerk. Goes just wide. In behind the net. And ghosting through there was Malloy. He leaves it behind the net. Noddle takes control for the Thunder. Shot there is blocked high by Kairos. It came off the stick of McLaughlin, and it goes up into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, Thunder taking a little bit on the back foot here in the late stages of the third period. Newcastle applying the pressure. Thunder just can't seem to clear it from their zone for too long. Newcastle breaking it back in every time the Thunder tried to clear it there.
It is a quiet building, it has to be said, at the moment here at Perth Ice Arena. Usually one of the rowdiest in the league. It's quite quiet at the moment as Newcastle win the face-off. Shot deflected a couple of times before it gets its way to Heemskerk. And he manages to smother it with the glove and stop play. Again, directly in front of our position. Another team will go for a change. Referee Corey Toy takes his arm down. Door in on the face-off for the Thunder. And Thunder win the face-off and take it out of the zone. Well, they don't quite clear the zone, Webster. And it's dumped back in deep by the North Stars once again. And Heemskirk comes out to control the puck. Goranson had it chipped up the wall. Brio couldn't take control of it. Does now. Battle on the wall. Goranson looks to step away. He's tripped up with the knee. And it'll be a delayed penalty here on the North Stars as Dorr looks to drop it off behind the net. Heemskirk skating to the bench. And Thunder will bring out the extra attacker and look to set up a rush from the defensive zone. Out from behind the net comes Goranson. Plenty of open ice to skate into here. Goranson, right wing pass. Thunder will look to set up the 6-on-5 until the North Stars can touch up. Right wing wall, they managed to touch up now, the North Stars, and that'll be a penalty. And it's in on the forecheck, Game Wetney. And he knee-on-knee clash there with Goranson. Took him to the ice, and it's a penalty.
Tripping penalty in the deep in the Thunder zone to Wetney on Goranson. Thunder will go on the power play.
So a huge power play for the Perth Thunder, a huge penalty kill, conversely, for the Newcastle North Stars with a score at 2-1. And with 4:45 on the clock, there's a 2-minute power play. There's a timeout called by the Perth Thunder. And after Newcastle, of course, burned their timeout earlier in the game, the Perth Thunder are about to use theirs to rest that top line, who was on the ice when that penalty took place. Dave Kenway looking to rest that top line. Speaking of Dave Kenway, we'll remind you of our Coach's Corner competition. Each week we catch up with Dave Kenway on Thunder TV, and we'll put a whole heap of questions to him, and this year we're going to be asking the fans for their question. And we'll put a thread up on our social media pages on Facebook and Twitter. And if your question is the one that we pick out to be the fans' question of the week, you win yourself 2 standing room tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. So look out for those threads on Facebook. Search for Perth Thunder on Facebook or at Perth Thunder on Twitter.
I have to think long and hard about questions I'd ask Coach Kenway.
The funnier the better, I think, might be the rule of thumb throughout the year. Try and be as creative as possible. We don't want just boring hockey questions. We want everything. Big power play for the Thunder, and they win the face-off. Left wing is Goranson, dumps it in deep, and in behind the net's Dorr. Plays it out to the right wing. Hazelhurst to the point, shoots, deflected, save with the pad by Davis. Swiston looks to clear the zone. McLaughlin does. Big save from Dane Davis once again as the puck goes the full length of the ice, and Hazelhurst has to set up behind his own net. Rob Hazelhurst leaves it there for the speedy Michael Dorr, who skates out on the right wing. He's coming in with speed to the zone. He looks to put the puck back out in front. It's deflected away, and it's cleared the length of the ice. And Heemskirk controls for the Thunder. His right wing pass might have set a man free as the North Stars look to change penalty killers. Here's Dorr, his shot saved by Davis. And now pinching down on the right wall is Hazelhurst to keep the zone for the Thunder. There's a battle for the puck on the right wing wall. And now down in the right wing corner. The Thunder will want to come up with this and keep the zone. They can't come up with the puck at the moment. It does squirt out to the point. Hazelhurst has control at the right point. Sources a pass for a teammate there in Dorr. It's worked around the boards. And sealed off the puck is Webster. Puck back to the line, but it's kept in by Hazelhurst. He steps in from the left point. Shoots, saved by Davis with the stick. And now here's Webster. Works it around the boards. Dorr up against the boards in the right wing corner. Some tight penalty killers out there for the North Stars at the moment. Hazelhurst pass cross ice for Goranson. He drops it off there for Brio's shot. Save and held by Dane Davis up high.
Yeah, Thunder's power play unit has stepped up a notch. They're taking some good shots there. There was some shots from Dorr, from Goranson, and from Hazelhurst in that passage of play. Thunder's still on the power play, looking better. They're looking better on the power play than they were in the second.
28 seconds remaining in the power play for the Thunder. 3:13 in the game. As the face-off's won back to the point, Kudla controls it initially but can't keep it in the zone. And now there's trouble for the Thunder as Swiston comes the other way, corrals the puck, stops up at the dot, looks to make a shot. Oh, does a bit of stick handling around Heemskirk. And the Thunder back checkers managed to get the puck away. Jeffries is one of them, and he just works it around. Big moment in the game there. Swiston could have iced it there for the North Stars if he was able to put that in the net. The penalty's over. We're back to full strength hockey. As in on the right wing comes Kairos. Cross corner dump. And the clearing attempt by Ferrari makes it to the line but not out. As Wilson manages to keep it in. Backhands it in a bit deeper. And the Thunder come up with a puck. Bremner in close. Tight shot, saved. And Davis closes the door on the Thunder. And someone's helmet has come off in the slot there as things get physically willing around the net in front of Dane Davis.
Good desperation from the Thunder there. They really want this tying goal. A little bit of a scrap in front of the net in front of Dane Davis there.
Certainly is. And the Thunder will have the face-off in their offensive zone to the right of Dane Davis. We'll have to wonder when Heemskirk might come out of the net. 2:29 remaining in the game. 2-1 Newcastle. They took the lead on a goal earlier in the third period from Connor McLaughlin. On the backhand there as he came in against two Thunder defensemen. Now the face-off has come out of the zone. Now there's another timeout here, the Newcastle. Well, I thought they took their timeout earlier in the game. There's been 3 timeouts in this game, Chris McRae, which gives everyone a chance to take a breather and go back to the bench. Interesting. I'm not sure what the first timeout was for then, because that was during the second period, that timeout. But Newcastle have taken their timeout now. We'll take this quick opportunity to thank Perth Thunder sponsors for season 2016, and they're the ones that are putting us to air. CD Dodge Scrap Metal Recyclers, Hagen Hastings Watches, Sounderfoot Wines, Perth Ice Arena, Smooth Financial Services, Equiton Financial Strategist, Springs Tavern, and Ryan Laurel Resourcing. Thank you for your continued support in season 2016. And if you're a company interested in taking up sponsorship of the Perth Thunder, head to perththunder.com.au and click on the sponsors tab, or email Stan Scott directly, the general manager, stan@perththunder.com.au. He'll let you know the sponsorship packages that are available for season 2016. An exciting final 2.5 minutes coming up here at Perth Ice Arena as the Thunder win the face-off at centre ice. Hazelhurst controls. His pass is for Goranson on the left wing. His pass was knifed down there by the North Stars. Dumped in deep by Stanger. And out the other way comes Goranson. Goranson and Dorr. Here's Dorr. And there's a whistle here.
Yeah, it says Dorr tried the old spinorama there, and I think it was...
There's a penalty coming up to the North Stars. So here's a huge penalty. Power play for the Thunder. We'll have to wait for the announcement to see what it was for. And puck is out of the zone still. No, it's going deep into the zone. They initially set up for the face-off out of the zone, but they're going to the left of Dane Davis, who's taken... Oh no, it's going to the other side. We've had 3 changes of face-off position here, but the Thunder will have it to the right of Dane Davis, deep in the zone at the other end of the ice. It's Michael Dorr on the ice, Ben Brio, Kieran Webster, who stepped up to the top line, and the Thunder win the face-off. Back to the point, Goranson to his defensive partner, Hazelhurst. He shoots, stopped by the stick of Davis. The clearing attempt was fanned on by the North Stars, and now here's an opportunity. Brio shoots, scores! Big goal for the Thunder, and it's Ben Brio who comes up with it and ties the scores late with a power play goal.
What a beauty from Ben Brio. The import got the space, took his shot. You can hear the Thunder crowd going absolutely crazy here in the Thunderdome.
A rocket to the 7-hole of Dane Davis between the glove and the pad. It was a bullet after the clearing attempt was fanned on there by the Newcastle defenseman. Just left the puck in the slot. And Brio, we've seen videos of him. We know he has a deadly shot. And he's proven it just there. Clutch goal for the Thunder. Could at least steal them a point. Might steal them 2. Might steal them 3. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see as the Newcastle North Stars win the face-off. Straight into the zone comes Swiston, and his shot goes high and wide. Brio plays it up off the boards and into the zone. It's not going to go far enough for icing. In's Lindsay with Dorr. Dorr plays it around the boards. And now here's McLaughlin. He dumps it back in deep. Here's Lindsay. Lindsay up off the boards. 18:06 was the time of the goal as we approach the final minute of play here in the third period. Cross ice dump there from Hazelhurst goes off the boards as Perth Thunder get a forward line change. The Wilson line comes out onto the ice. Newcastle have the control of the puck at centre. McLaughlin's in on the right wing. He skipped the check of Kudler. And into the corner goes Hazelhurst. Bit of deception with the stick, and then he plays it up the wall for Bremner, who skates it out of the zone for the Thunder. He's got Jeffress on the left wing, Kairos on the right. Kairos fanned on the dump in the attempt. And now the North Stars can dump the puck in deep, and that'll be icing. So a big icing there from the Newcastle North Stars with 1:01 remaining in the third period. The face-off will come to the left of Dane Davis.
Well, that goal just changed the momentum of this game. The desperation from both sides now is very, very evident as we go into these final stages.
And you could see Scott Swiston off that face-off after the goal. Looked to really stamp his authority on the just took the puck from the face-off, just muscled his way into the zone and nearly had a shot on net as Kudla shoots after the clean face-off win, and Davis makes the save. 59 seconds remaining in the third period. 2-2 on a late goal from Ben Brio for the Perth Thunder at 18:04 of the third period. A rocket from the slot after Connor McLaughlin had put the Newcastle North Stars in front. If it stays this way, we're headed to a shootout in the first game of the season. They're always exciting.
No overtime,
of course. No overtime until the finals. But straight to a shootout in the AIHL. Brio wins the face-off. And it comes back to the point where Goranson just dumps it in deep behind the net. Chalker takes control of it for Newcastle. Look to just skate it up centre ice. His right wing pass is into the body there of McLaughlin. He leaves the puck behind. Hip check from Hazelhurst. Strips Chalker of the puck. And now the Thunder come the other way. Here at centre ice's door. His left wing pass is good here for Brio. He shoots, deflected wide. And in comes Webster. He's in deep, looking for Dorr. Had the puck knifed off his stick. We're in the final 30 seconds as Newcastle come the other way. Here's McLaughlin in on the right wing. He shoots, blocked up high and into the roof of Perth Ice Arena. It looked like it was coming in our direction for a second.
It did for a minute there. I thought I had to duck for a second.
It goes up into the roof safely. He doesn't destroy any of our expensive gear up here, and we have a face-off to the left of Thomas Heemskerk. So it's Newcastle's opportunity with 23 seconds left to maybe have one last crack at putting a puck in the net and giving themselves all 3 points. Jeffries is in to take the face-off. Jeffries, Wilson and Bremner on the ice. Up against the Swiston line for Newcastle. Swiston wins the face-off clean, but McLaughlin fans on the shot attempt. It's dumped in deep behind the net. Naden goes in the right wing corner to control. Looks to backhand it back out in front. We're into the final 12 seconds as it's cleared from the zone by the Thunder. Race for the puck. Here's Lindsay. He goes back and wins the race for Newcastle. He gets it back to centre ice. 4 seconds remaining. Puck's in dispute. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to a shootout in the first game of the season as Kennedy goes back at Jeffries for something here. But it'll all be to no avail because we will go to a shootout to open the 2016 AIHL season. The scores were tied at 1 at the end of one period after an early goal from Patrick Naden and then the levelling goal from Jonathan Bremner. We went scoreless in the second period until in the third period the tie was broken by Connor McLaughlin with 8:07 remaining on the clock. And then late, the tie was reinstated by Ben Brio with the game-tying goal with just 1:56 remaining on the clock. And we will now have a test of wills as Dane Davis goes up against Thomas Heemskerk in the shootout. These are always exciting, Chris. I like these.
Oh, if you can hear the music in the background. A bit of Boston punk, I believe it is. Dropkick Murphys setting the tone here.
That is correct. And it looks like Michael Dorr's going to be the first one to take a shot for the Thunder. You'll have it at centre ice. Dane Davis just skating back into his net. Heemskerk has skated off the ice for the shootout shot.
So it's Michael Dorr versus Dane Davis for this first shot in this shootout.
So Michael Dorr, of course, it is a best of three shooters, and if we're still level, we wait until someone's a winner as Michael Dorr wheels around to the left, shoots, save off the helmet and off the crossbar. That went off the helmet of Dane Davis onto the crossbar and stayed out of the net. So Newcastle will look to take the lead in the shootout here.
So now Heemskerk taking the net for the Thunder.
Of course, the losing team does get a point. The winning team will get 2 points out of this. So neither team able to get full points. As Newcastle, it's McLaughlin who will take the shootout shot, wheels to the right wing, shoots and scores through the 7-hole of Heemskerk. And now the pressure is straight back on the Thunder. Just confidence there from the left-hander McLaughlin, who took the shot and had no trouble getting it through the 7-hole of Thomas Heemskerk. Ben Brio will now take the second shot for the Thunder. He takes it at centre ice, goes straight up the centre with speed. Stick handling the left-hander, shoots, saved by the pad of Dane Davis, and now the game will be on the stick of the next Newcastle shooter, which might be Rob Malloy, who's just come out there. It is Rob Malloy, by the looks of it. Number 20, I think he's wearing on his back. It's hard when the Newcastle players are facing the other way. You can't quite see who's taking the shot, but wheeling out on the left wing. He's handling here to Heemskirk. Shoot, big block, a save by Heemskirk off Malloy.
Heemskirk keeps the
still
Thunder
alive. Still alive. And Kieran Webster, the 2015 AIHL Rookie of the Year, has the game on his stick. If he can't score here, Newcastle take 2 points into tomorrow's rematch. If he can, Perth Thunder stay alive as he skates out wide on the left wing. The right-handed shooting, does a bit of handling, shoots, scores! Keeps the shootout alive!
Kieran Webster keeps the Thunder in it.
Webster puts it in. And the Thunder still alive in this one. But the game is now in the hands of Heemskirk. Needs to make this save. And it's Scott Swiston, who's been so big all evening. Swiston wheels out to the right wing, shoots off the crossbar and out.
Heemskirk comes up with another big save over Swiston.
So Swiston just hitting the crossbar with his shot. Had Heemskirk down and beaten, but couldn't quite find the net. And Thunder's hometown hero, Jordi Kairos, to put the Thunder ahead in the shootout. Here he comes with speed at centre. Takes it out to the right, now goes straight down the centre, looking to hand around Davis, shoots, and Davis shuts the 5-hole. So we make it to the second shot of the fourth round of the shootout. And the North Stars have their fourth shooter on the ice. It is Lindsay. Matthew Lindsay will take the shot. He just comes straight up the centre. Slow approach from Lindsay, now picks up some speed, shoots, saved by Heemskirk. And we're going to the fifth round of the shootout.
That shootout's exciting.
Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're listening. We're as impartial as we can be up here on Thunder Radio. Hearts are in our mouths, it has to be said, for each shot. And here's Jonathan Bremner to take the next shot for the Thunder. He looks to approach the puck with speed. He wheels out on the left, slow approach, splits the skates, looks to handle around, go through the 5-hole, save by Davis. And Heemskirk will have the job of stopping the North Stars taking 2 points away once again.
I think this shootout at the moment belongs to the goalies. Both goalies playing solidly at both ends, Heemskirk and Davis.
They certainly are, as the North Stars player just comes up the centre of the ice. We'll pick who it is after he takes the shot. He hasn't deviated off centre, and Heemskirk with the poke check makes the save. It is Naden. And the save made by Heemskirk, and we go to 6 rounds of the shootout. Round number 6. We've seen 2 goals so far. One off Kieran Webster's stick and one off Connor McLaughlin's stick.
So in comes Tomic Sack for the Perth Thunder.
Another rookie for 2015, Tommy Sack. Just goes straight up the centre of the ice with speed. That's his weapon. He handles, shoots, saved by Davis. Closes the 7-hole. And Sack can't lift it over the pad and under the glove. And Heemskirk will be called into action once again. It looks like it might be Ferrari taking the shootout shot for the North. No, it's Chalker. Jason Chalker, who will take the next shot from the North Stars. Second shot of the 6th round. Here's Jason Chalker in on the right wing. Wheels back round to the left. Right-handed shot. Looks to deceive Heemskirk. He does! Scores! And Newcastle take 2 points from the Thunder after 6 rounds of the shootout. They take 2 points. Thunder take 1. But we have seen a thoroughly entertaining contest between 2 of the best teams in the AHL from season 2015. And Chris McRae, they look to have carried that form into season 2016.
Oh, look, what a game from both sides. Newcastle take the 2 points, and Thunder get 1, obviously, with it going to the shootout. But to go 6 rounds in